Hey team, it's Monday night here in Brisbane and we figured it was time for an espresso short rundown of the last 24 hours in tech, science and robotics. 10 quick hits, 10 minutes, perfect for stroll or your morning coffee. Ready? Let's dive in. First thing is related to Brisbane. Reuters reports NVIDIA is in deep talk to fund the very famous quantum startup PsiQuantum. If this lands, the AI GPU titan is hedging into a fault-tolerant quantum computing. Soon, our GPU could have cubic sidekicks tackling problems that brutal force AI still struggle with. NVIDIA's possible stake in PsiQuantum is the clearest sign yet that mainstream chip makers see quantum as complementary to accelerated classic AI instead of competing with it. Also on NVIDIA, Jensen Huang unveiled NVLink Fusion and the desk-sized DGX Spark workstation. Fusion lets smaller chip shops knit their silicons to NVIDIA's GPUs at greater than 1 terabyte per second, so we can build custom sensor or FPGA boards without PCI bottlenecks. Spark shrinks supercomputing power to an office tower. The other cool thing NVIDIA launched is the laptop marketplace. It's like an Airbnb for GPUs that lists its idle clusters, help on-demand cheaper GPU burst without locking in 12-month contracts. It's perfect for side projects or hack weeks. Well, for those who are familiar with the cloud platforms, a lot of them offer a concept like spot instances where it's much cheaper price for the idle resources, and so for experimentation it could be very valuable. Let's have a look at a few major conferences happening as well. ICRA 2025 kicks off in Atlanta. 235,000 square feet of robot demos and peer-reviewed papers. Thinking of ICRA as the CES for hardcore robotics, whatever appears, whether it's surgical microbots, warehouse swarms, is where investors will funnel capital over the next year, shaping the tools we get to use. Over in Europe, London AI Assurance Conference is happening, the gathering dedicated to audit generative AI models. The Trust Tech checklist are about to become table stakes for enterprise deals. Early adopters can bake in compliance tooling or offer lucrative assurance services. Let's have a look at Microsoft Build. As we know, this week is packed with major conferences. So Reuters reported it's expecting cost-optimized Copilot tiers and partner revenue shares. If you are building extensions or fine-tuned models in the Microsoft ecosystem, tomorrow's keynote could be gold. On the other hand, the CTO Kevin Scott teased MCP plus cheap structured retrieval memory. It is exciting to us because an open agent-to-agent handshake could make multi-agent workflows as easy as REST is today. Structured memory solves the LLM forgot headache without burning tokens. A win for production apps we manage. In Asia Pacific, China's ADA Space launched the first 12 satellites of its Star Compute constellation, an orbit superpower network designed to process data in space instead of relying to ground stations. This is their first attempt at putting petaflop-class AI hardware in orbit, reducing latency for Earth observation and disaster response imagery. Also, Taipei's Mayer and Foxconn pitched a 10,000 GPU superhub. It is worth noting because it diversifies compute away from US-centric hyperscalers and pulls supply chain gravity towards Asian Pacific, potentially lower the latency and boosting capacity for that region, including Australia. That's our 10 minutes lightning round. If quantum bets, robot expos, and GPU marketplace get our brain buzzing, tap subscribe and join us tomorrow. We will unpack whatever Microsoft, Sauron, or even Mars throw next. Catch up then.